Hello students, Namaste. Welcome to the virtual platform of Grade 10 English developed by CEHRD. We are in Unit 2, Festivals and Celebrations. Under this unit, we are practicing today Writing 1. Okay, so students, if you're ready, let's go to the Writing 1. That is all about essay writing. So before we talk about essay writing, let me tell you the structure, format and layout of an essay. So there, students, is highly important, okay, that you understand what is the structure or format and layout of any writing. So every writing has its structure, okay, every writing has its format, okay, and you have to follow that format to write, okay, and that is very important part of writing, right? So let's begin with the essay writing here. So when you talk about structure, format and layout of an essay, basically they all mean the same. They all refer to the same idea because they all talk about how the content is presented. However, you have some differences you can notice, because structure refers to the method of organization of ideas or content. Okay, so when it says structure, it talks about the methodologies, it talks about the ways of organizing the ideas or content. Okay, for example, how you will present by comparison or by contrasting, or you will keep in the chronological order, or you write from least important to the most important. So this is what is the structure. Whereas format deals with how a document is laid out in terms of appearance. That means format shows how it looks. When you look some thing, okay, some kind of writing, okay, how it looks, that is the format. Format is basically concerned with the appearance, right? And layout refers to a number of lines, paragraph settings, and also overall appearance. All right. So therefore, in writing, you always have to remember number of lines and paragraphs. Okay, because sometimes they say a couple of paragraph means you have to write 2 paragraphs, and you have to develop paragraphs on the basis of different ideas. All right. And then words, there are always word numbers. Okay, so that's what you have to remember. Anyway, they are all talk about how the essay should look like, or how any writing should look like. That is all the structure, format and layout. Well, essay. Let's have idea about what is essay. Okay, sometimes we have to know the some theoretical things about different kinds of writing. So essay is a literary composition. Usually they are in prose, not poetic. All right, and generally they are short, not very long. So on any subject. So the Oxford Concise Dictionary defines the essay as a literary composition on any subject, usually short and usually in prose. All right, that is the essay. Okay, so so we can also say that essay is a written composition giving expression to one's own personal ideas or opinion on some topic. All right, so essay is a writing, essay is a composition, okay, where you express your own ideas or opinion about any topics. That is the essay. All right, so essay is literally an attempt or an effort. Okay, so in school level, it's an attempt, it's an effort to write something, okay, your personal ideas, okay, on any subject. That's the essay. All right, so and it's also better to know, it's also better to have idea types of essays. Okay, there are different types of essays. For example, there are narrative essays. All right, there are descriptive essays, expository essays, reflective essays, persuasive and imaginative essays, etc. There might be other forms also. You might be saying argumentative and so on. All right. All right, so let's get introduced with some of the types of essay. What is narrative essay? So narrative essay consists mainly in the narration of some events or series of events. So narrative essays may treat historical stories, all right, legends, all right, legendary figures, biographies, incidents. Okay, if you go on narrating, okay, in the form of series of events, that is the narrative essays. So when you talk about descriptive essay, the primary purpose of descriptive writing or descriptive essay is to describe a person, place, or thing in such a way that a picture is formed in the reader's mind. So you are describing vividly, you are describing lively, all right? So that is the descriptive essay, right? About basically person, place, or thing. Then another type, as we said, is expository. So expository means explanatory, all right? So consists of exposing or explanation of subject, okay, or some kind of institution on some subject, okay. Like you can explain about the institution, okay, about industries, about occupations. You can talk explanation. You can have explanation science topics, all right. So this is what is the expository essays. And then persuasive. The persuasive essay is one which can be used as a way of convincing the readers of an idea. It is meant to convince the target audience to do something or not to do something. So persuasion means you want to convince your idea on some topic, usually about any kind of burning issues, on some kind of agendas, okay, and you write about it and you try to convince the people that what you are saying is good. That is the persuasive type of essays. Basically, all the essays are also persuasive in nature. Okay, students, then so finally we say as a whole, the umbrella term we use structure, okay, for format and outlay, everyone. So let's talk about the structure of an essay. So every essay should contain introduction, body, and conclusion. These are the essential part of an essay, all right? Okay, then introduction. So how you are writing introduction? I'm giving some ideas and we'll try to follow this particular way, okay, this particular model to design an essay, to write an essay. So in the introduction part, basically we can use two kinds of ideas. One is general statement, another is thesis statement. Okay, general statement is the general idea, general starting about any topic, whereas thesis statements is something that you want to say. Okay, what the point you want to say in this essay is the thesis statement. All right. Then in the body, all right, so body can be, this is just example. You might have main point one or the first topic sentence, then main point to the second topic sentence, third topic sentence. It depends upon how long essay you are going to plan, all right, and how long you are going to write depends upon how much time is allocated for your writing. So it's very important there, students, that you have to understand how many words essay or paragraph you want to write, you are allowed to write, and how much time you can allocate for that particular writing. That's what you have to remember. So but the general example is, if you just make the three paragraphs or three topic sentences in an essay, that is always fine. Okay. So for each main point or each topic sentence, you have supporting sentences and you have detailed sentences. So you can say you have a main point and then you have the evidences, you have supporting sentences, then you have details, means you have examples. All right, that's what for every paragraphs in the body section. And when you talk about the conclusion is the final assessment with your own version. Okay, so in the conclusion you try to make a quick revise of what you have said, all right, what you have stated, and also it is important that you use your own point of view also in the conclusion. So for example, in a book, all right, this is the essay we are trying to write. Okay, write an essay describing a festival which is celebrated in your community, all right? So you are going to write an essay describing a festival. Therefore, it will be going to be a descriptive essay, all right, descriptive type of essay, which is celebrated in your community, okay, because when you celebrate in a community, then it's very easier to describe them. So, and it gives you further, all right, ideas that try to give the brief history about that festival, then who are involved there, and what major activities takes place, what major activities take place, and also tell the religious and social importance. And you can say how long is the celebration takes place, okay, and if there are any drawbacks. So today I have designed to write an essay in 300 words. Actually, in grade 10, according to our curriculum, you have to write the maximum of 200 words essay. So generally, let me tell you one idea there, students, okay, just let me give you. Okay, there are students, it is highly important to calculate the time and then words in every writing, all right? So for example, normally how we calculate the time and words, let's see this one. We have, let's say we have full marks, we have full marks 100, all right? So, and we have the time allocation is generally 3 hours, okay? So that makes 180 minutes. So for 1 mark question, how long time you can spend? So you can spend 180 by 100 minutes, that is 1.8 minutes for each marks. But you are not going to spend exactly 1.8 minutes for 1 marks, because you need to revise and you need to think and you need to do something else also. Therefore, you can generally have 1.5 minutes is also enough for you, right? So therefore, you have writings like 5 marks writing, guided writing, you have 6 marks writing, and then you have 8 marks writing according to the present curriculum. So therefore, 5 marks writing is equal to 1.5 into 5, okay? So that gives you 5 5s are 25, 5 1s are 5, 6, 7. So 7.5 minutes, that also makes 7 minutes, okay? So within 7 minutes, so you have to practice. Within 7 minutes, you have to write your answer. And then what you have to remember is within 7 minutes, there must be at least 100 words, okay? So the curriculum gives you the limitation that, okay, you should have 100 words for 5 marks, and therefore for 6 marks you will have 150 words. For 8 marks you have 200 words, but you can go also up to 250 words too. Now, so I have designed my essay around 300 words so that it makes sure that if you can write 300 words, then you can, okay, obviously you can write up to 200 words, okay, that's the idea. And it does mean that if you have to write the 300 words, if you have to write the 200 words essay, you practice 300 words essay, okay? So 200 words essay means not less than 200, and it's not too much than 200 words also. That's always important for you. Okay, so in your writing, we are going to have this kind of practice. How, okay, we are going to have, we are following a process to write the essay, all right? So now we will have pre-writing. So pre-writing will start with the brainstorming. So brainstorming is thinking, remembering, collecting and jotting down the ideas, right? And we'll draft, you have to draft the ideas, all right? Then you have to revise and rearrange the details you have written. All right, so then after revising, then you will edit for the final draft, okay, and you will prepare the essay. So also remember, there are 3 parts of a paragraph. For every paragraph, there are 3 parts. We said topic sentence, supporting sentence, and adding details. All right. Now let's go to the brainstorm. What is brainstorm? It is an effective and efficient activity to generate new ideas and thoughts. Okay. How to brainstorm? First, write down as many ideas on this subject as possible. All right, that's what is brainstorm. Okay, just whatever comes in your mind about the topic, just go on writing down. Then bind your ideas and assemble them into several topics. All right, so you can put them into several topics. Okay, several ideas. All right. Next, discard all the ideas, all other ideas, especially strange or irrelevant one. Okay, if you think, oh, it's not relevant, it's not good idea, then you can just go on discarding them. Once you have finished this process, you will see that you have come up with the idea which you can serve as the starting point of your writing. Okay, now you can start writing after you brainstorm the ideas about any particular topic. So it also might be possible that sometimes you have to go through the various resources also. Okay. Okay, now, all right. So, okay, students. So the question is, write an essay about the festival that is celebrated in your community. So now I ask you to think about the festival which you want to write about. Did you make up your mind? Yeah, which is more familiar to you, which is mostly celebrated in a grand style, about which you know a lot of things. Okay, so let's pick out the familiar topic, and out of many festivals, yeah, in brainstorm we know that there are many festivals, so we are writing about the Tihar. All right. So now let's brainstorm about Tihar. All right. So, okay, now let's brainstorm about Tihar. Now we are practicing this exercise, and then we'll write the essays. All right. So let's say we have decided to write about Tihar. All right. All right. So yeah, can you tell me what do you know about Tihar? Oh, okay, you remember light, okay? Or you may say the festival of light. Yeah, good. Tihar, yeah, Tihar means you also say Deepavali. That's okay. Deepavali, this is, Tihar is Deepavali. Yeah, any more other, yeah, go on saying. So Tihar, okay, can you tell me? Yeah, 5 days is celebrated for 5 days, okay? All right, then what else can you tell me? Students, can you tell me what else? Okay. Okay, Tihar. What do you remember with the Tihar? Bhaitika. Okay, yes, you remember Tihar with the Bhaitika. You can also write the longer sentences, okay? So the sisters give tika to the brothers, okay? Now, when you write this idea, you can make into the paragraphs. First, let's brainstorm what comes in our mind with the Tihar. What else can you remember? Students, can you remember? So with the Vaitika, what is that? You remember long life, okay, of brothers, okay? Long life of brothers, okay, by the sisters. Oh, go ahead. What can you remember? So yeah, please. Can you tell more? Oh, what is very interesting part of Tihar? Yeah, Deusi Bhailo. All right, good. Deusi Bhailo. That's what you remember. That's interesting part, okay? Oh, say you can say a lot of music and dance, okay? You can say a lot of traditional, okay? Traditional dances, okay? Music. Okay, you can go on telling, yes, sell roti, good, okay? Different kinds of food, that's okay, all right? And some of them might have typical food, all right? So in this way, okay, the idea is you go on brainstorming, you go on writing the word, phrases, or sentences about the topic. Now later on, you have to arrange them. All right, that's how the writing begins. Okay, for example, you can now let me give you example with the now next time. Okay, another brainstorming can be okay. So the book, I mean the questions tells you to write the brief story. Okay, so when you write the brief story, okay, let's see, let's divide our brainstorming on the tihar with the in various topics. Okay. Well, lesson students, we have learned how to brainstorm. Okay, so you try this one, try this idea. Now, next idea is okay. If you are given various hints, various clues, okay, then again you can think upon those clues. For example, they have asked you to write about the festival with a brief history, all right, with the people involved. Now we can go on thinking about the history. So, do you know the history, anything history about Tihar, all right? All right, so it might be history it is associated with the worship of different god and goddesses, all right? So different gods and goddesses worshipped in Tihar, all right? And yeah, you remember Yamaraj, death god, all right, during this, all right, festival, okay? And yeah, another history is Balihang. You can remember with a king named Balihang, right? So people, what can you talk about the people? So basically, Hindus celebrate this one, all right? It comes in your mind, and then celebrate in Nepal and some parts of India. In India, basically Nepali diaspora, all right? So therefore, brothers and sisters or friends and community, we are all involved in this tihar, and it's all celebrated in Nepali diaspora. Okay, so about people, you remember these things, all right? And then, now what are the major activities? Okay, you just go on major activities. Oh, of course, major activity is 5 days puja. Okay, first day Kak puja, next day Kukur puja, next day Lakshmi puja, Gai puja, then Bhai puja, or let's say Bhaitika. That's how it goes, all right? You remember these things? And then you remember lights of oil lamps, diyas, and decorative lights. Okay. What major activities do you remember? Yeah, worship of Lakshmi, the goddess of wealth and prosperity, right? And then it is a celebration of brother sisters born. Okay, that is Vaitika rituals. And there is Deusi Bhailu. Okay, some community play Surati also. Okay, and they have traditional dances. Okay. Another part of the year is gambling and drinking also takes place, right? So you just go on writing the ideas. Okay. Then you have to arrange these ideas later on. All right. So and they talk about the social and religious importance. Okay. It is important because it is taken as the celebration of triumph, okay, victory of light over darkness, right? And there is it talks about the relationship of brothers and sisters, okay. All right, there is respect for animals and birds, right? And it also promotes social harmony and cultural preservation, okay. It is good for family bonds, okay. It maintains family bonds, it strengthens the family bonds. Okay, when you talk about the duration, in the duration, you remember 5 days, you remember the time when it comes. For example, it has 5 days. Usually it comes on the late October and then early November, all right? We have generally in the Kartik, month of Kartik, right? After the Dasai, all right? All right, so drawbacks, it might have drawbacks like there's excessive use of firecrackers. Nowadays people are using a lot of firecrackers and that causes pollution, and that might give the accidents also sometimes. And the drinking and gambling might be the another, all right, drawbacks, okay, of the festivals. Okay, so when you have these ideas, now you can arrange them in the form of paragraph, in the form of topic sentence, and you can now design a good essay. All right, let's go ahead then. So now we are writing. Okay, I'm giving you idea of writing. Okay, and then you can practice this idea for any kind of essay writing, and you can easily develop the good essay. So we said essay has three important parts. Introduction. Okay, so introduction is should consist a brief or general overview of a topic. All right, and then this is the place to provide information that will help orient the reader and put the rest of your writing in context. Okay, so it provides information, all right, what you are going to talk about, and it also orients the reader. Okay, and it also put the rest of the writing in context. Okay, all right. So other writing is continued because of your introduction. So for example, how you will start the introduction upon Tihar? Let's see. So, and if you calculate it, so introduction may not be long. You can write it around 50 words. Okay, let's say 50 words, means 50, 60, 80 words, 50, 60, 70 words you can have. Let's see this one. All right, this is the introductory part we have prepared for you. Okay, for example, many festivals are celebrated in Nepal. Tihar is one of the greatest festivals celebrated in my community. It is the festival of light. So, Tihar is also known as Deepavali or Diwali. Since it is celebrated for 5 days, it is also known as Yama Panchak. You can write this one also, okay? But, okay, I have made it short only. So, this many festivals are celebrated in Nepal. Tihar is a greater festival celebrated in my community. So, this is known as the general statement. In the introduction, we always start with the general introduction, okay? When you have to write about any festival, so you say many festivals are celebrated in the world. In Nepal also there are many festivals. Then particular festival is very common in my community, because you have to write about your community, okay? So then from the world you come to Nepal, Nepal to you come to your community, okay? And this is how you are making the general statement, all right? And then you say something about that. It's the festival of light. So when you are saying the festival of light, that means you are telling something about the why it is the festival of light, okay? And so Tihar is known as Deepavali or Diwali, right? Tihar is a 5-day festival celebrated primarily by Hindus in Nepal and the Nepali diaspora worldwide, with a lot of fun and enjoyment, strengthening family bonds. Now, this is known as the thesis statement. As I told you, in introduction, two things. One is general ideas you give. Another is you give specific ideas. Okay, what you want to say actually. Okay, what do you want to persuade the people about? Okay, so that is known as the thesis statement. So in this thesis statement, you are particularly going to tell that this is a 5-day celebrated 5 days festival, and so therefore what happens in the 5 days, and then you told it's primarily in the Hindus culture, but at the same times now Nepali diaspora means this is the people dispersed in different countries, different places, though originally they are Nepali, all right? So if you go to different countries, US, UK, America, wherever you go, you are crazy about Nepali festivals, right? So, and there is a lot of fun, singing, dancing, drinking, gambling, right? You know, you might be saying this thing one, okay? And at the same time, it strengthens the family bonds. These are the theses you are going to put forward in the essay. Now, body. Essay, we say in the body, we'll have the first topic sentence, okay? So, first topic sentence, as it says, is write a brief history. So, you can write about the brief history, okay? So, your first topic sentence might be a brief history, okay? So, you can start, you may write a brief history, but you may just write with the topic sentence. This is the topic sentence. Tihar has its roots in ancient Hindu traditions and is associated with the worship of different gods and goddesses. So this is the first topic sentence that you have put forward for this paragraph. All right. So this topic sentence tells you that it is a Hindu tradition. It has ancient roots. Okay, and associated with the devotion of gods and goddesses. Okay, so after that you go on giving the support. Okay, you go on giving the support. Okay, then you give the support that the festival marks the victory of light over darkness and good over evil. Okay, so at the same times, when you are talking of the brief history, you may talk about some other myth that is followed. Okay, for example, according to a myth, there was a very generous king Balihan, okay, and who was to be taken away by death god Yama. Right, Yama is going to take away on the day of Kartik Aunsi. Therefore, we celebrate Tihar just after the Aunsi. Right. But when the Yama saw the love and devotion of people towards their king, he spared the life. So people became very happy and share Philo Deusire, which later on became Bhailo Deusi. All right, this is what is the historical myth. You can see, you can write about this one. Okay. Then second topic sentence. Okay, second topic sentence you can write is the major activities. What are the major activities? The first topic sentence, second topic sentence. What is the what is the topic sentence is, okay? This festival is celebrated for 5 days. Each day of Tihar is dedicated to a specific deity. All right. So 5 days celebration. Each day have the special celebration of deity. So the first day known as Kak Tihar, okay, during which crows are worshipped as messenger. The second day, Kukur Tihar, dedicated to honoring of dogs, okay, who are considered loyal and protective. The third day, Lakshmi Puja, okay, where the goddess of wealth and prosperity, Lakshmi is the worshipped and all lamps are lit to welcome her blessing. The fourth day is Govardhan Puja, during which cows and oxen are revered, okay, and they are respected. Okay. The fifth and final day is Bhaitika, when brothers and sisters come together to celebrate their born and exchange gifts. Okay, this is the major activity. Okay, this is the topic, second topic sentence. Okay, so in the body, yeah, okay, I said you can make many, all right, topic sentences. All right, we are making only 3. So this is the third topic sentence. There will be important event. Okay, so in the important event, you have a topic sentence is throughout the festival, people engage in various activities. All right. So when you say this statement, then you are telling what, okay, various activities are there. What other activities are there besides you told in second topic sentence, and how people are engaged. Okay. So therefore, now you are saying you are supporting the decorate their homes with colorful lights and intricate patterns. Okay, made of color powders called rangoli. Okay, so rangoli is very okay, famous. Okay, then everybody are interested to, okay, make the rangoli during this Tihar. All right, and then a lot of music and dance performance takes place, like Deusi Bhailo. Okay, there's festive charms to atmosphere. All right, so Bhaitika is the major event where the sisters put a tika of 7 colors on their forehead and give garland of makmali with these special rituals for long life and prosperity. All right, makmali is the symbol for long life. All right, and in this way, these are the major events. So we have conclusions finally. What is conclusion? Conclusion, in the conclusion, you recap the significance of Tihar as a festival. Okay, you just give a short, okay, sweet summary, okay, of why it is significant, okay, and how you feel about, what do you want to say. That is the conclusion. Let's say, for example, you say Tihar holds both religious and social importance. The festival strengthens family bonds as relatives come together, share meals and exchange gifts. Okay, Tihar also promotes social harmony and cultural preservations, as people from different backgrounds and communities join the celebrations in their cultural song and dances. Okay, this is what is the shortcut, okay, recap of what you have written in earlier paragraphs. Then you can say in the final conclusion, say in conclusion, the Tihar is a cherished festival. Okay, cherished festival means very loved festival, which is very famous festival. Okay, celebrated in my community, because you're writing about your community, so you have to write these things also. In my community, symbolizing the triumph of light over darkness, and it is fostering gratitude and unity, okay, and it is helping you to increase the gratitude, means you express the gratefulness to someone is the gratitude, and it also increases the unity among people. Tihar is my most awaited festival than any other festival. Okay, so what you want to say is Tihar is most awaited festival. Tihar is most charming festival for me that I always wait for it. And what do you want to feel? What do you feel is this? What you feel? Okay. So what do you want to say about? Okay. Let's make our life as colorful as Tihar. So you want to say your versions. Okay, your opinion. Okay. Let's make Tihar. Let's make our life as colorful as Tihar. So in this way, you develop the essay. Now we have not written other ideas like the duration, other ideas like many things we are not able to include in this essay because of the time and the length. All right. So if you want to write longer, you can make more paragraphs. Okay. So in this way, we can develop the essay. All right. It's about 300 around words essays. Now you can practice yourself. Okay. All right. So for your assignment, so you have to remember. Okay, in your writing, organization is important. How you organize the ideas. Coherence and cohesion means how they are related to each other, how they are connected to each other, and then relevance of the content. Content should be also you have to arrange in a very relevant way according to the topic. Then language should be nice, appropriate language. Grammatical accuracy is important. Style, either you are writing formal, informal, descriptive essay or narrative essay, we discussed already. So you remember the lay and format, you remember the spelling, punctuation, handwriting, wording, numbers, I told you already, all right? And then creativity or originality is important in your writing. So simply what you have to understand is format and content and grammar, okay, and number of words are very important in your writing. All right, now there's the assignment for you. You can practice these things, okay? So practice these essay writing, okay? Now you can write about Christmas, okay, if you're very familiar with the Christmas, okay? And also you can talk about the brief history, people, major activities, all right? And also write an essay describing the most interesting event that you witnessed recently, okay? So what interesting event? So you are writing here, narrative essay right here. So you will narrate the events, all right? So you can practice this essay. When you practice this essay based on the brainstorming, then arranging them into the topics, all right, and think about these different clues given, then you can easily develop the essays with 200 words and more than that. Okay, that's all for today. Students will keep in touch with the next exercise. Have a nice time. Thank you.